Hello ladies and gentlemen. Now, have you ever wondered, can 25,000 shotguns hold a village against 5 million combined redcoats and bluecoats? Well, today we're going to be finding out that. These, however, are our special melee only units, so they are going to be charging at the village over yonder, and we're going to find out what happens. Oh my, this promises to be a bit of an insane fight, ladies and gentlemen. I had it in slow motion for some reason, I don't know why. But yes, we have the combined forces of the British and the French here, and they're going to be charging at 25,000 shotguns. Why? I have no reason why, I just wanted to witness a senseless slaughter. And I've got a feeling that's exactly what we're going to get, ladies and gentlemen, here. You can see already from the initial volley, just thousands and thousands are going to die here. Oh my, the closer they get, the more and more shotgun shells are just ripping them apart. Oh my gosh, they are just going to have numbers on the side. There are 5 million of them after all. However, already 5,000 of them, sorry, are now already dead. Oh my god. Just look at these poor souls trying to charge hopelessly into all them shotgun rounds. There is going to be one heck of a pool of blood at the end of this one, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, just look at them. There is a gigantic horde here. And there isn't not going to be a gigantic horde left when the shotguns finish with them. Now, I did put 25,000 shotguns down, and they are on guard mode. So, it's going to be interesting, because look, there is an oasis here. So, to get a flank on the go, they're really going to have to try here. I love how it started out as a mixture of red coats and blue coats, and now it's just a sea of red. Oh my god. I love these shotguns, ladies and gentlemen. It must be said, when taking on a gigantic horde like this, shotguns are really, really fun. Oh my gosh. Let's go over here and take control of one just for a little bit, see what it's like. Oh, okay. It's a bit weird. It's a bit clunky. I don't like it. I much prefer our M4A ones that we were using in some of my other videos. They were a lot more fun. Though I can imagine making these rapid fire shotguns might be quite interesting. Perhaps that's a video at some point. Oh my, look at these poor souls though, just relentlessly charging into shotguns. Or as they would have called them, blunderbusses, I think. Oh my gosh, the blood is already starting to pool. It's not that deep yet though, but it's deep enough that it's going to form a moat. Can we actually turn this, I was going to call it moat? Can we turn this lake here blood red, do you think, by the end of it? There's certainly enough troops to fill it up with, oh my god. Speaking of enough troops, just look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a massive horde. Let's scooch on down to the front, because we are losing some troops now. And it does look, I think, ladies and gentlemen, it's to drowning. Oh my gosh, just look at this crazy front line that we've got on the go here. Oh gosh, this game is just so cinematic. I really wish that there was a way where I could make proper stories out of this. There probably is, but it takes so much effort and so many different camera angles. I do kind of want to do it though at some point, you know, make an actual story-based video. I think they are quite fun. I did try a few before, you know, like Earth's Final Moments and stuff like that, and they are kind of fun to do. Oh, just because there is unparamount slaughter. I do think that the developers did mention that they're going to be making a map which is based on a modern city. Now, if that does happen, then I'm pretty much certain that I will attempt to make some sort of story out of it. Maybe, I was thinking World War Z, to be honest. Maybe a World War Z type of film, because just look at the zombie horde here. Well, this is not a zombie horde, but you can imagine it being a zombie horde. I suppose this is the equivalent of a zombie horde. They are charging relentlessly into shotguns without any ammunition. Have we made any progress on our blood lake? A tiny little bit. A very, very small amount. You can see here, though, this is going to be some horrible terrain for them to pass, and it already is pretty brutal on this front line over here. Though it must be said, they are actually getting close. The shotguns are not just killing them outright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see at the kill counters. Oh wow, so they've actually killed 700 of our shotguns so far, and that's not through deflection, that is through melee attacks, so it is happening. However, ladies and gentlemen, it has cost them almost 300,000 troops already. Oh, these shotguns are just absolutely fantastic at ripping open hordes, aren't they? I mean, look at the body pile that we're already starting to form up here. It is getting quite something. I've got a feeling, though, that drowning is going to become a very real problem at some point. Because look over here, the amount of blood that's actually been spilt. Look, it's deep enough to make it impassable terrain. So they're now having to make more bodies to carry themselves over the blood, which is also filling up the blood. It's a never-ending cycle. A cycle? I don't know what a cycle is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh gosh. The surround is actually happening now. Look, they're managing to push around the oasis. Oh, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. The slaughter is going to continue further. Oh, you poor souls, just throwing yourselves against these shotguns with reckless abandon. I'm so glad that morale is not a thing in this game, because it would be well and truly shattered for this team right now. The French and the British combined force would not be having a happy day. I'm starting to question, actually, like, is it going to form a blood moat? That'd be really interesting, because the troops here are on a bit of a higher ground, as you can see. So as the bodies pile up, it's creating this weird little blood lake here in the middle. But I can't believe that they actually managed to flank around, and they are actually properly encircling them now. That is fantastic. I mean, I knew they'd do it eventually. It's in the programming to do so, but for them to get through it so cleanly, I thought they would have struggled to get troops around here because of these troops over here. But apparently, this blood lake here, yet again, the terrain has been absolutely perfect for the melee attackers over this side. I'm kind of surprised that more of them aren't pushing this way. But I think what we're going to do very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, is head to a quick time-lapse camera just while we wait for a few of these guys to die off. So, without further ado, I'll catch you in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, absolute devastation has taken place around here. Oh my gosh, we have made some absolutely insane blood lakes here. I am gonna have to take a swim. Look how deep this blood is here. Just bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, none of these were here before. None of these lakes were here. None of these hills were here. Speaking of hills, oh my gosh, the body pile, ladies and gentlemen. We have quite literally built a wall around this entire settlement out of bodies. An absolute insane amount of French and British have died against these American shotguns. To be precise, in fact, 1.8 million have died so far, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, we are down to our last 1,700 shotguns who are holding the inner sanctum over here. Somehow, I don't know how, they've managed to hold this area for a very long time. Oh my gosh, just look at the blood over here as well in the centre. Something else we do on this channel, not only creating blood lakes and massive body piles, but we absolutely destroy real estate value. We will never ever be able to sell these houses. You would have to pay people to live here with this mound of bodies around it. But look at that, look how many are actually left as well. It's insane. But this is quite interesting. So because we've got such a gigantic body pile up here, you can see, look, that when they die, they do these really strange roly-polies. And because the hill's so big, they roll all the way down to here, and it's made this lovely little weird wave effect. Oh my gosh. Which actually goes to show that all this under here is bodies, ladies and gentlemen. Every single inch of this is corpses. It's an insane prospect, and look what we successfully did. We managed to make the oasis turn crimson red. Is it crimson red all the way through though? Almost. That is quite, you know, it is still a bit like water in places, especially here. But, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. That is pretty much completely red. Let's go over here very quickly, because we are coming down to our last 500 shotguns, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely still trying to tear apart and survive and hold Shotgun Village against this, quite frankly, ridiculously big swarm. Just look how they're all pouring in over here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you poor souls, climbing up all these bodies. Can you imagine how hard it would actually be to climb up bodies like this? I think it'd actually be impossible, because they'd be moving and shifting and squishy and squelchy. Oh gosh, it'd be absolutely disgusting. And the smell, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, could you imagine the smell of all these bodies? Literally 1.8 million bodies all stacked on top of each other. I mean, to be fair to them, it's almost 1.9. We're coming down to our last 40 shotgun troops now, desperately just trying to do something, anything. Oh, you poor souls, I am afraid there is no hope for you. This is it. Our last 8 remaining troops. This is going to be interesting. Have we got some hiding somewhere? Because it doesn't look like there's 5 remaining here. 2 remaining, apparently. Okay. Well, I don't know where the second one's going to be then, ladies and gentlemen, because I only count 1 there. And there's 1 left somewhere. Where is he? Where are you, sir? Oh, are you in here? Because it looks like they're all trying to face this one area. Yes, look at this. This absolute G-unit here has been holding this area all by himself for goodness knows how long. Look at this. What an absolute perfect defensible position he's made. He is quite literally just standing in a doorway, blasting them. Oh, I might have to make that the thumbnail. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's try and get a good angle of it. I'm going to make this the thumbnail. Where shall we go? Yeah, you know what? Somewhere around about something like this, I would think. Maybe get him down a bit more. Oh no, it's not quite right, the height. I was going to say, if he was maybe a little bit higher, that would be an absolute brilliant thumbnail. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to sit here and watch this chap kill another 3 million. We're going to call it there, I think. So, I hope you're not too disappointed in that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Sorry, I know, the video's meant to be ending, but look at this. I just wanted to show you the crazy wave bodies that had actually built up. It is an insane amount of bodies here. Yeah, we know the French soldiers won. We just nuked everything. But look at this body pile, ladies and gentlemen. I am so sorry. I know the video's meant to be ending, but look, it's insane. There's so many bodies. Oh my god, this was practically flat. This was all like this before, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it all started off. And now, oh, it's like the French Alps. Anyway, this really is the end. Bye.
Sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste.